From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in me, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She pressing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not where my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
That'll be intercepted. Man. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Powering forward. He's in. Ashton Doolin.
Oh, now he show up.
His first touchdown of the new campaign. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And they'll be set up now.
The tight end ignoring the receiver from the running back.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll take this down to about the 15. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he will
give him the blues.
To the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Devin Tompkins on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
This nigga dropped it.
At least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground.
Kinda.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They will run it over center.
Nigga, get out my way.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly.
I had a big ass hole in my damn lineman gonna come cut in front of me. God.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Man, I couldn't control this thing.
Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. He looked almost like a
trying to get this nigga the ball.
baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive.
I picked you for you to stop and kiss, and you still running downfield.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. To throw is Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On 4th down, the Jaguars.
Yeah, they're doing it. He's gonna get his bouncing mode on.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
All right.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hall.
Nigga, you bumped me. I had the hole and you bumped me, and I went the whole other direction.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to
Why would
play
he
from
do
behind
that
the
stupid
sticks.
shit?
Great job here, taking him down for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. It's 2nd down. Lawrence. He's going to send it downfield, looking for Ingram.
This nigga didn't even jump. Oh my God. This nigga didn't even jump. He just ran over there.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could and leads to a nice pickup.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. the touchdown. Here's Sly to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Lawrence. This one is caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, You know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
He is in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Jets move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34. Here's Bigsby. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance, and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A carry here for Allen. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fix. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. first and 10. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Taking off. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down. They'll run the draw with Bigsby. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Foye Aluakin with the play. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest.
And he's in! Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. He'll have a Jets 1st down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them reward.
Oh, he coughs up the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Lawrence now on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. To throw is Lawrence. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And he's got another one. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Once again, it's Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this Then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. Throwing is Lawrence. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
On the ground, it's Allen. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Back to throw. Firing downfield for Conklin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Got a man, it's Thomas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire...
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Jets have got it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. And he had no choice but to throw it away. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now, Ritter to throw on second down. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's going to be intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go back to Allen. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
You know, typically when you decide you're going to throw the ball this close to your own end zone, you're thinking sack, you're thinking safety. But in this case, you also have to worry about the defense really trying to jump your passes, really trying to be aggressive. And in this case, they're thinking they get their shot at a pick six, ends up just being an interception. Either way, great field position, great play.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Hank Bixby, touchdown Jaguars. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Tompkins on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Another run, and again, it's Allen. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Allen. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Throwing now from the gun. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. On the handoff, and it's Allen. The ball comes out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate.
He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 87 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 52, Jets 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, he's got Corley. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but the coach on the sideline was actually trying to call a timeout before the ball was snapped. I think the offense recognized they had the matchup they wanted defensively and got it off before the coach could get his timeout called. There was confusion on the back end, both pre and post-snap. I think they were able to take advantage of that. Easy pitch and catch, wide open in the middle of the field. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately let...
And he will score. Game on. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown tonight. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
2nd down, Lawrence. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. Here comes Allen, and nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no game.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
We'll try and run here with Bigsby. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the victory.